everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLR8, welcoming you back to the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days, we're dueling with a different deck every single day. Today, everybody, is the 48th day, and we got something a little bit non-standard for you. We're taking a look at Sky Strikers, but we have a little bit of a twist here. We're not playing a lot of spells. It's very unstandard Sky Strikers, because we're playing around this old spell, the Berserker Soul, which is all about having monsters in the deck. So we got ourselves our deck here today. We're showing off the wombos and the combos, the what do's and the what not do's, and have ourselves a good old time just trying to do Sky Strikers a little bit different today. So as always, our big shout out goes to the person who asked for today's deck, which is our boy Cloranus Venner, who loves to see us play old school cards in new and funky ways. So we're going to be going in today's episode. We're going to show off the wombos and combos, the what do's, what not do's, have ourselves a good old time. If you like what we're seeing today, don't forget to hit up all the buttons down below. And the whole deck profile will be at the end as always. But for now, let's head on into the action. Show off what this baby can do. Alrighty, everybody, our first opponent, another day and another card game. So with our deck, we do want to go second. It's very much a going second thing, which is different from typical Sky Strikers. They're all about going first, setting up all the spells and the things, and going from there. Now, as for this opening hand, I really hate that I had to go with Horus this particular build. I tried kaijus, I tried just more dangers, I tried a lot of like monster heavy things, but the Horus lineup just works so well with all these different things. It just, you know, they just work. They really do. They put in a lot of work. So they're just here again, but they're not going to be like the mainstay of the deck by any standard. They're mostly here for yugioh. Mostly yugioh, and in case things go horribly wrong. But my opponent's playing what appears to be pretty bog standard zombie things. Nothing too particularly crazy about that. We'll see. I mean, you got the Unizambo. I assume this is going to send another Bloom. You playing more than one Bloom in your deck? Seems a little odd, but okay. Or maybe he's not playing more than one Bloom. Maybe he just banished the only one he has, which appears to be the case. Okay. Alright, some non-standard zombie stuff. Okay, I like it. I like that we're both playing non-standard of what we normally would be doing. So we'll see where this is going to go. Okay, ditching Mazook. Get out the Shiranut. And let's see, 2 level 4s can mean a lot of things in zombies. It can mean Vampire Sucker, but I kind of doubt it. It could mean Felgrand, possibly. Possibly, maybe. What's it going to be? It is, in fact, Felgrand. Okay. Monster summoned from the graveyard. Target a monster negates effects. Okay, but I've got my Berserker Soul, which is great. Although I don't have a Sky Striker at the moment, so we're going to have to figure that one out. Let's see. Soul Levy. No. I don't really appreciate the Soul Levy. Not especially, so we're going to see where this is going to go. I mean, I can certainly play around Soul Levy, but I don't want to, if that makes sense. This is a really nasty trap card where it just mills me for 3 every time I special summon, which is not ideal for me by any standard. But let's go ahead for King Sarko. Get that whole shenanigans set up for my boys here. And we'll see where this is going to go, because I'd like to do my Berserker Soul thing, because that's, you know, what we want to do with the deck. So, yeah, let's do it. You know, whatever the Soul Levy, I don't care. I don't care if you Soul Levy me, sir. I don't care. I'm going to do things regardless of that. So, what we're going to do, and I really wish let's see, how many spells do I actually have in the graveyard right now? I only have the 1. Okay. Thinking about it, I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do with this hand, because I need to ditch my hand to use Berserker Soul. Probably should have saved one of those boys, but that's okay, I guess. You know what? I really need to just clear my opponent's board right now. I mean, I'm going to lose a good chunk of my deck doing this, but then look, I'll get rid of some of the spells, too. So, I'm actually okay with this. It's not ideal, but it is something. So, yeah, we'll summon back 1 more. That's fine. I can lose some of my deck. Like I said, I'm losing the spells at the same time. Which is really good, now that I think about it, because now I can go for, like, Kagari and things and get that. Okay. I won't be able to use my spells, but... This actually works. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to summon out Kagari. I'll lose some more cards. I do not care. What I really care about is getting back one of my spell cards, like my Engage. Which, again, I can't play now, but it's necessary for me to go into Berserker Soul. So we're going to go ahead into our next monster, which is our kind of boss monster, which is Hayate. Now, Hayate can attack directly. When it does attack, it is going to do much more damage. And as it stands, it doesn't even matter for like OTK or anything right now. I don't really care. I just want to attack with Hayate and show off the whole Berserker Soul thing. Because when we have a silly combo we want to do, that's what I'm going to go for. So, good old Hayate will activate. And we're going to activate our Berserker Soul. Alright, let's see some monsters. See, that's why we're playing so many less spells. It's okay. It's okay. You know what? That's totally fine. You get the idea of what we're trying to do. But yeah, that's why we're trying to get rid of spells and not have as many spells. So, yeah. Basically, the whole idea of Berserker Soul is you ditch your hand, excavate cards, and you do this up to 8 times. And for every monster, your opponent's taking 500 points of damage. It's pretty neat when it goes off right. But as it stands, it didn't quite go off that time. But that's okay. Let's see here. I really wish... Let's see... Target face-up monster, Ep controls. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We'll summon out Lancelot. Levy will activate. Well, I guess that doesn't trigger Lancelot, but that's neither here nor there. Let's just end our turn, though. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, he's playing his zombies, and that's cool and all. But I have a once per turn Omni Negate in Lancelot. And if I can have him attack, that'll finally get a little Soul Levy for me. But really, I would kill to just draw into one more copy Berserker Soul right now. That's really, really what I want. You know, because that's the idea of this deck. You know, I don't care about the Hayate, and I don't care about Lancelot, and I don't care about any of that nonsense. No, I want Berserker Soul. That's what I want to do. You know, I was just a little bit of unfortunate with like the deck order right there. You know, sometimes that happens. That's why we play so many fewer spells. What on earth are you doing? Bacon Saver. Negate. Oh, wait. Negated myself. Oh, no. I look like such a goof. I mean, I already do with this hat, but still. Okay. That was on me, but that's okay. I goofed a little bit there. Target a monster, opponent controls from the Grave Banish. That's... Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I still have enough deck left to stop Cellgrand number 2. Okay. That was all on me, but that's okay. You know what? This gives us more chance to get the Berserker Soul. I mean, yeah, Felgrand will come out, and yeah, that'll banish, like, Lancelot, but it doesn't target, like, anything. It only targets monsters. What are you going to target? Yeah, target Lancelot, whatever, do your thing. Do your thing, that's fine. Alright, now it's art. Oh, Danger Thunderbird, let's see. Again, if only this just worked on anybody. Alright, Danger Thunderbird will do its thing. That's good enough. It's basically MST here. Oh. I mean, I was just going to get rid of that regardless, but that works too. That totally works for me. Okay. So, now what we're going to do here... because we did send Widow Anchor to the graveyard. Yeah, you know what? If this guy wants to destroy my deck and hurt my feelings, and if I don't get to do my Berserker Soul, you know what? I'm just going to steal his Felgrand Dragon. That way, it will do the damage for me. There's nothing funnier than destroying your opponent with their own monsters. Alright, so that'll be game numero uno. Not 100% what we wanted, but you get the idea of what we're trying to do for. Yeah, the Horuses are here. They're like I said, they're all for yugioh. But ultimately, the plan is Hayate, Berserker Soul, mill some cards. Let's go for duel number 2, and try to do that again. You know, this will work. Just gonna take a minute, that's all. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. This time, let's get that Berserker Soul going, you know? It's what I want. Okay, already looking exactly what I want to see. Alright, so what do we have our opponent playing is the question. Goods can mean a lot of different things. Could be Volcanics. That'd be cool. I would almost be okay with Volcanics, although that would interrupt everything I'm trying to do. But we'll see. Ice... Ice barrier, you say? Let me think. It's either gonna be ice jades or ice barrier, I would say. Or Umi Control, which is even worse. It's even worse. Oh man, I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of Kairyu-shin. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Listen, I've played me plenty of trolley decks in the past. There's a time and place for trolley decks. There really is. There's a time and there's a place for it. This is not that time or place. I'm just trying to hit my opponent with Berserker Soul, okay? Is that too much to ask? I don't think it is. Alright, so what is my opponent gonna do? He's just gonna summon out Kairyu-shin. Gonna attempt to search things. Thankfully, I have my effect veiler, so let's wait for him to activate the effect before we do anything else. I don't trust you. I don't trust you to have something that'll, like, I don't know, like have another copy of this or something. Alright, so you have your Kairyu-shin. And are you going to add your seed stealth spell, or do you already have them all? Ugh. Okay, thankfully he does not have them all. Okay, effect veiler on the Kairyu-shin. Let's see. Each player can only control one face-up non-water monster. Huh. That could be bad. Because I think that'll stop me from, like, link summoning things. Unless I can summon a Shizuku. I hope I can summon Shizuku, otherwise I might be in a lot of trouble here. Just a little bit of a lot of trouble. The Danger Thunderbird might actually be helpful here, so let's activate Trade-In. Ditching Thunderbird. It flies like thunder, you know. And we'll attempt to pop whatever this is, it just depends on what it is. If it sees Stealth Attack, well, that's not going to help me. But we'll give it a shot. So, Thunderbird, popping whatever this is. Another ice barrier. Of course it is. Of course, of course, of course. Let's see here. Each player controls one face-up non-water monster. Let me think about this. I mean, we'll go ahead for Imsete as we do. You know, get ourselves the horse. I might have to beat over this and just do my stuff next turn, to be honest, as much as I don't want to do that. Or I could do that instead. That works too. Okay. Let's go for engage. Get our afterburner. This will work. This will work just fine. So let's go ahead and activate afterburner. We'll pop the Kairyu-shin. And this way I'll be able to do what I want to do. I thought I was going to have to do like other things, but I don't think I will. Nope. Not at all. Nope. I'm just going to destroy that. Pop that. And normal summon the Rose. The Rose by any other name with many thorns. And, okay, he's going to do this again. Okay. Searching what? Send a high-level water monster. Add a monster. Send a whale. So that doesn't do anything. He's just getting himself another Kairyu-shin. How original. Alright, we'll go ahead and, let's see, set. I need to keep at least one of these. So we'll go for Ye Olden Hayate. Well, think that's a good idea. Let's battle the phase. And attack with Hayate. I swear, if you execute another spell, I'm gonna be mad at you, Berserker Soul. You better not do it. Better not. Alright. But this is what the deck's trying to do. We've gotten Berserker Soul again. And that's a good thing. You know, like I said, this is non-standard. This is a silly version of Sky Strikers, but you know what? That's where we get to have fun with it. You know, there's never enough fun in Yu-Gi-Oh! Nowadays. All I just want to do is like play silly cards like Berserker Soul or like Clash of Souls or what was that spell? I think it was Clashing Souls or something. The quick play spell that's like keep paying life points. Someone will eventually lose. That's the name. That's the name of that card game. All right. Are you gonna let me attack, sir? I would appreciate it if you do whatever it is you think you can do. Because Whale's not doing anything. Kairyu-shin cannot summon itself from the hand, no matter what it thinks. Okay, there we go. Woo! I thought my opponent was gonna like rage quit on me for a second. All right, go forth, Berserker Soul. Come on, monsters. Yes, there's one. Come on, keep it up. 2. Okay, 2 is not ideal, but it's better than nothing. I'll take it. I am not a greedy person. So let's send It doesn't really matter what, does it? But we'll ditch another spell from our deck to the grave. Or should I send Aileron? I'm gonna send Aileron. It might seem like counterproductive, but I think it's a good enough idea. So there you go. That wasn't perfect, but we did it. We set up our Berserker Soul exactly what we wanted to do. But let's go ahead and get Engage again. Yep. We'll get Engage. That way I can get more spells out of my deck. And I could go... Oh, that's a good question, though. Do I go for Sarko? Let's see what we draw into first. Alright. Okay. I mean, I have a hard counter to, like, Kairyushin right now. So I think I can wait a turn. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's a horrible idea, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. You know what? It's non-standard Sky Strikers. I can do whatever the heck I want. So, here we go. We've done the Berserker Soul. Mind you, it was only so many cards, but it was still something. And we'll see what this guy's got. I mean, he's got the Sea Stealth #2, Electric Boogaloo. Cannot target waters with non-water monster effects. Okay. Harpoon Man. Okay. A Fishbug Harpooner. Which you're going to use to attempt to summon out Kairyushin. Yep, that's exactly what you're going to do. But that's fine. That's what I was expecting you to do. Because Kairyushin might be tough. But now he's mine. My Kairyushin. Now, granted, I can't do anything with him, really, because he'll just go back to my opponent at the end of the turn. But that's okay. I mean, yeah, I'll go for Sea Stealth #2. Get out a monster. Well, you summon in this case. The Whale. I see. This card is to start a battle card effect. Let's see. Add or special summon a Water Warrior. No. There shall be no searching of warriors for you, sir. Alright. So that'll stop what my opponent was up to. I mean, he'll get Kairyushin back. Which is still annoying because of reasons. Let's see. Let's activate our King Sarko here. I can make this work. I can make this work. I think I can make this work because we have Water Monster. That's right. We have Duantwe. We have our boy. He's a water monster. I can summon him. Right? Yeah, I can summon out Duantwe. There you go. I summoned him out. Very nice. Alright, so with that being said, what is Fortress? He's already used 2 of these things. There's no way he plays 3, right? Try to face up my opponent controls, destroy it. Cool. Go for oh yeah, I can only go for Shizuku right now. Okay, let's just enter the battle phase and see what happens. We'll see. We shall see where this goes. Oh, he can just bring back the whale. Oh, it is from the... Okay, I didn't read that part. I thought it was just the deck. Alright. I mean, that's certainly annoying, but I can still just punch Kairyushin in the face. I mean, granted, the whale will get destroyed. Apparently, this dude is actually playing... what do you call them? Like the fisherman. It's an interesting thing. He's actually playing the fisherman. Alright. So that'll summon out a fishman. Cool. Which fishman are you getting? Fisherman number... Raiho. Okay. I mean, Raiho's fine, I guess. Well, let's go ahead and bring back Imseti, because he's nice and big. And then we'll just build up from there. I mean, he's lost all of his Kairyushins, so that's a good thing. Right? Or no, has he been bringing back the same one over and over again? Oh my goodness. Stop it. So I need to discard cards to use my monster effects, right? Yes. Okay. Alright, okay. I'd love to do more things, but unfortunately my opponent's playing them. He's playing them nasty little floodgates of his. But that's okay. You know what? I'm still happy with this duel. You know, I've done what I wanted to do and gone for... I've gone for what I wanted to do. So that's a good thing. So what are you doing now? Let's see. Start the battle phase. Summons back a monster. Destroyed at the end of the battle phase. So bring back Kairyushin would be annoying. It's the worst thing about Kairyu. he can just keep bringing the darn thing back during the battle phase, and I lose everyone that's not a water monster. Sorry for not playing water monsters. So now what are you gonna do? You got Umi again. You got your Raiho, which is fine, I guess. I don't really mind it that bad. Battle phase will happen, so you're gonna bring out somebody else. I'm not gonna use the turtle because there's no point to it. So yeah, he's definitely gonna bring back Kairyushin just to try to get rid of my stuff. So I guess I'll keep Imseti because he's just better to keep on the board. This ought to work. I mean, next turn. Let me think about this. Okay, that's cool. I like he has the Terror King salmon, just like, I have a fish. I have all these floodgatey things my opponent's playing, and they just have a fish. Okay, you get a pass. You get a pass, sir. I thought you were just going to be, like, doing this all day, but no. You had other things you wanted to do. Let's see here. Who do I send to the grave? It doesn't really matter too much. At this point, I'm just, like, bringing back everybody, pretty much. Pretty much. Can I bring back another Imseti? I guess I can. Huh. Alright. Did I remember to run Din Gears? I think I ran Din Gears. I did. Okay, good. I am going to... Well, I wish I could use that. Normally, I would. But unfortunately, that doesn't work in this particular instance. Let's see here. Din Gears would be perfect, but I have no hand. And if I enter the battle phase... He's going to get rid of my cards anyway, isn't he? Is that an activated... Let's see. I mean, I might as well give this a shot. I don't see a reason not to at least summon out Lancelot. Just in case it works. So, yeah, let's go ahead and enter the battle phase. He will use Sea Stealth number 2. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about this, but it's better than nothing. He'll summon out Kairyushin, so we'll keep out Lancelot. Okay, so Duan Tue will get rid of Raiho. I need to get rid of this dude. So long as he's on the board, I can't do stuff. So I'll get rid of that. Didn't think of that one, did you? Did ya? Alright, so Lancelot will now do his thing. And now, this is where I keep Lancelot in for this deck. Because he attacks directly, much like Hayate does. But also, when he inflicts damage to the opponent... for some reason, his effect will not activate. I'm not certain why. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, that's okay, though. It's fine. It's fine. Lancelot didn't have to activate. It's totally fine. We're in control of this duel right here. I still have an Omni Negate on my board. He has a Salmon, and he has a Sea Stealth number 2. And he's just going to keep doing that over and over and over again, but either way, it just works. It's fine. Like, the Whale will keep coming out. Lancelot's going to keep activating his effect and negating things. You know, so it doesn't really matter what my opponent does in that respect. At this point, my opponent's just being more annoying than anything. Oh, it's Berserker Soul. Berserker Soul. Alright, so we're negating the track, because like I said, this just negates every time. Every time in the gate. Alright. So now that that's... Oh no, I clicked the wrong card. I was going to use Berserker Soul one more time, but I misclicked. I'm having the worst luck with these silly decks, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Y'all saw Berserker Soul go off. You understand how it works. That's the most important thing. So let's go ahead and wrap this duel up. You know, at this point, what's he gonna do against this? Din Girzu. If I just, you know, send the Umi to the graveyard, what can he do after that? Not a lot. Alright, so my opponent will surrender there. I could have done it one more time. But that's okay. We have time for one more duel today. So let's go ahead for one more game. Let's try to get out our battle. Let's get out Berserker Crush, Berserker whatever. My brain's turning much. We need to get Berserker Soul off one more time. So let's go ahead for the third duel and pull out all the stops. Alright, everybody, our third and final opponent, the last chance at romance. And, you know, it's been a good day today. You know, I can't really complain. We did get Berserker Soul off a couple of times. So, ultimately, no matter what happens in this final duel, I'll be happy with it. I really will. So, what are we up against here? I mean, going by the name, I'm pretty sure what my opponent's playing. Never mind, I'm wrong. Okay, they're playing a different kind of Megazord. Actually, you know, I know I don't want to talk too much junk about Magnus or nothing, but if you think about it, the Union boys are also like a Megazord. So, you know, it's not just Magnus. If you see someone called Megazord or Power Ranger even, that doesn't mean they're playing, you know, Imperium Magnus or anything like that. Alright. Setting up Buster Drake? Huh. Okay. I guess we'll see where this is gonna go. I mean, it didn't do Union Boy, so I'm a little curious as to where this is gonna go. Alrighty, now it's our turn. Let's see what we're gonna do here. I mean, the Horus boys are nice and prepared for us. So we'll see where this is gonna go. Okay, that's not bad at all. But yeah, we'll start with the Horus boys, even though, like I said, I don't intend them to be my be-all, end-all win condition. But if I can use them to make Saryuja, I will do so. So let's go for the King Sark and see where this is gonna go. Yeah, pretty much just gonna set all the boys up. I mean, this is just the power about Horus, is that you can literally just put them in anything and just watch them go. It is disturbingly good. It really is. So let's show this guy that we're not just going all willy-nilly. Let's put our monsters in defense mode. Let's put 3 of these boys in defensive mode so he knows we're not attacking these. Now, Horus is not our win condition. He is not our plan. He is not what we care about. You know? Please don't look at the horse and judge me. Come on. Come on, man. Thank you. Thank you. You see that I'm not doing what you think I'm doing. Trust me. This is far more interesting than that. Because again, you know, I mean, Horus, they can get a little samey, but that's okay. It's okay. The best thing about meta archetypes is, like, you use them for non-standard things. That's where the fun comes from them. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our Saryuja and see where this is gonna go. I mean, I already have Ray, which is great. So now all I need is Berserker Soul. It's exactly what we wanted. Alrighty, I will take it. So let's go ahead and use our Saryuja. We'll bring out the Ray. I do need to make sure that oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I think I may have goofed. Hold on. No, I can still work with this. I can still work with this. I was about to say. But I can go for Zeke. Can I target you? I think I can. Yeah. I'm just going to banish this for a turn. Which he'll thank me for. He's going to get a search off of this. Buster Drake will search him a card. Yep. I was about to say that, yeah, if I had summoned Hayate, I would have done more than 1,500 damage, which is kind of like the prerequisite for Berserker Soul, so, yeah. Actually, let's just attack with Zeke. It doesn't really matter who we're sending, so, you know, let's give this one more shot. Let's give it one more go. Come on, Berserker Soul. Do me one more favor, you know? If I lose right here, I don't care. All I care is, no matter what happened today, we Berserker Souled 3 out of 3 duels. Okay, 1. How many spells is too many spells? How many? How many is too many? I don't understand. I swear in testing I did get more than 2 cards. I swear I did. I would not have brought this deck out today if I had. Alright, well, regardless of that, let's go ahead and just set up Kagari. I mean, we have a good setup. That's the thing. I mean, I've got my Sark already. If it survives, I can do the horse thing again if I need to. I've got my Widow Anchor to negate things. I've got Kagari, and I have Ray. So, I'm good in that respect. So, we'll see where this is going to go. I mean, you got your Athult Core. I assume you're going to get another Crush Wyvern, considering I banished the last one. Or there's the Union driver. Okay, now he's got Union driver. Cool. And I guess I could stop his stuff anytime I want. Another assault corps. Why would you get a second one? Maybe he's going to like exceed summon or something? That's the only thing I can think of. Okay. Alright. I'm interested in where this is gonna go. Cool. Cool. Alright. Can I get another copy of Berserker Soul, please? I'll wait a couple turns. I'll be a good boy. No. It's a very silly deck today we've had here. So, you know, I'm actually just fine with how we've done today. I mean, yeah, Berserker never did like 4,000 points of damage, which what we wanted to do, but you can't fault us for trying. You can't fault us for giving it a good old show. That's what we wanted to do. So, year head, target machine control, equip it, or do not equip it. Cool. Ditching a couple of cards, bring back... Oh, Fortress, when did you get there? I didn't even see you hardly. Alright. So now my opponent is going to do the thing. Did I... Oh yeah, Turtle. End the battle phase. Thank you, Turtle. See, I did the horses, but I also remembered I had to include things that just are good in the graveyard. Thanks to our Berserker Soul, you got to think, like, one turtle's fine. Throw in some Bacon Saber. Silly things like that, just to mess with your opponent a little bit. Alright, so yeah, you got your Dreadnought and Dreadnought. That is certainly a Megazord maker. That's for certain. Alright, but now it's my turn, and now it's time to start doing stuff. So, let's activate... How does this work again? This face-up card would be destroyed by battle or card effect. Remove material. Yep. Okie dokie. Let's activate our Yamming Wave, which sadly will get rid of my own Widow Anchor, but that's... destroy it. Yeah, let's Widow Anchor onto one of his monsters. Let's steal this Machina Fortress, why not? I'm gonna steal this, if you don't mind. Pop my own card. And then... pop the Wyvern, I guess. I don't think it really matters that much. Okay, but yeah, from there, we'll just let the horses clean up. I'll let the Horus boys clean up. It's not ideal, but... you know what? It's okay. This is the last season of 100 Days Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll see Horus a few times, but he won't be a constant thing. Like, we're not going to see him tomorrow with Malefics. We're not going to see him the day after that with Sulpha Chords. What was the thing next on the list? I don't remember, but yeah, there's not going to be a lot of Horus the next few weeks, I don't think. So let's just hit our opponent really, 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 really hard. And that ought to be game. I mean, at the very least, I can end it with Kagari. At least a Sky Striker will end the duel. And that's the important thing. So, yeah. So, we've done our deck. We've done our duty. We have done as the deck entails. We have Berserker sold 3 out of 3 duels. I'm happy with it. Now, did I do the damage I wanted to do with it? No. That was just luck of the draw. I have terrible luck with mill decks. So, there you go. That's what our deck was wanting to do. So, let's go for the end screen. We'll talk a little bit more about it. Alrighty, everybody. So, our Berserker Soul Sky Strikers. We did happen to get lots of wins today. Mind you, none of it unfortunately happened at the end of Berserker Soul, but I am proud to say that this deck does get Berserker Soul going. That's what you want to do with the deck. You just want to get Berserker Soul on the board, you discard your hand, you're milling a bunch of stuff. It all works out pretty darn good. Now, did it work perfectly? No, that was just sheer dumb luck that we just didn't get to do that. We're playing more monsters than spells. It's just that with Sky Strikers, you know, there's certain spells you gotta play multiple of to make sure you're consistent enough to do actual Sky Striker stuff. And then there's just like other little things that like we play one-ofs, like one reinforcement, one maneuver, one burner, one linkage, one Widow Anchor, the triple soul. Less than half of the deck is spells, and yet we hit the spells so early every time, which is unfortunate, but this deck can, with a little bit more milling of the spells, with a little bit of more luck, will get all the monsters into the grave. And this was like a pretty, like, now playing it even more, I probably could have even gone with Light Sworns or something like that, although that's probably a bit of a stretch there, but it could also have worked as well. So I'm happy with how the deck turned out ultimately. I do enjoy that we got to do Sky Strikers and Berserker Soul. That was the idea, that was the request, that was the challenge, and we did it. We just didn't get to see like the full burn that we could potentially get. But that's okay. Sometimes you get everything you want, sometimes you don't. You roll with the punches, and hey, we had a good time. You know, I had a good time. I enjoyed it. We got to do different stuff with Sky Strikers that nobody else will want to do. So I'm good with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you did, smack the like button, subscribe if you'd like to, and help us get to that 900 sub goal that we're so close to. And tomorrow we're taking a good old-fashioned look at some good old-fashioned Malefics, courtesy of another deck that was donated to us via our Discord. So we'll be taking a look at some Malefics, and soon enough it'll be day 50. Dang. That's all I have to say, dang. So here's the deck profile for all of you who are interested in what we were playing today. Take it out, have a good shot with it, and if you try this with Light Sworns, let me know how that worked for you. So for our main deck, we play the Horus Engine, which is good old Mseti at 3 and 1 of each of the other boys. 2 Thunderbirds, because I found that, you know, another level 8 body, it's a back row removal sort of thing, clears hands, etc., etc. Lots of reasons for Thunderbird. 3 copies of Ray and Rose, because they're like the archetypal like monster you need to have. You have to have these to do your Sky Striker combos. 1 Turtle, because it's a once per tool effect, so 1 is fine. It's a good card to discard for our Horuses or being milled by Berserker Soul. The works. 3 copies of Ash Blossom as a hand trap. 3 copies of Effect Failure, again a hand trap. Probably could, you know, if you want to replace one of each of these with like more graveyard things, that could also work as well. But also play Bacon Saver. Good old Bacon Saver. I gotta love that guy. 3 copies of Pillar of the Future Cyanos, because when summoned it brings out Rose, and you can banish it to bring out Rose from, well, you recover Rose or special summon it from the graveyard. So just a nice little backup unit there. We also have 1 Aileron, just to, you know, let one of our monsters become a little bit stronger. You know, you equip it onto a Sky Striker. If it's sent to the graveyard, gets destroyed, sends a Sky Striker spell from the deck to the graveyard. So it's an interesting tech. We also have, like, for our spell lineup, we have the 1 Jamming Wave, the 1 Reinforcement, the double trade-in for all the level 8s we have, triple Engage, 1 Afterburner and a Linkage, triple of our very important Berserker Soul, 1 copy of Widow Anchor, and 1 King Sarko. Because like I said, this is just an engine to get into things. We're not trying to actually win with the Horus lineup, even though we do. So for our extra deck, we have 1 Shizuku, because it's less like stuff to recover with her. 2 Kagari, because we can still recover some of the things with her. 3 Hayate, because she's like our boss monster. She attacks directly and all that good stuff. I really wish her mill happened before Berserker Soul, but unfortunately, it doesn't. So we have 1 copy of Azalea, 1 copy of Zeke, 1 copy of Camellia, 1 Engage Zero as like an alternate boss monster sort of thing. Same for Azalea Temperance. 1 Saryusa Skull Dread, which is the main point of having Horus in here. 1 copy of number 23, 1 Did Girsu, and an Undead Vampire, just to mill out stuff, and also have a little bit of negation on the board, a little bit of protection, that sort of thing. Really didn't build the side deck for this one. These are cards that are going to be for a future build of different deck entirely for like way farther down the line. But if you want to include another Saryuja, go right ahead. If you want to try the field spell out to, you know, get more stuff, go right ahead, but it's not as important. So thank you very much for watching, everybody, and till tomorrow, y'all stay safe and happy. You have a wonderful day. Your boy Memphis signing out. I'll see you next time. Till then, y'all take care.